It's the end of August 2025. This month marks the 20th anniversary of Hurricane Katrina. A very sad time in American history. Outside of slavery, one of the biggest acts of negligence to people of color on American soil. Thousands of people were left stranded in the Superdome for 5-6 days. No water, no food, just to, fend for themselves, treated like animals. And let's not even get into the levees. Yo.
I need somebody to explain that. And, we had Mo on the show.
He gave a good point.
Okay.
Shout out to Mo. Y'all can definitely take his word for it. He was down there. So now when it comes to Katrina, do you believe that the levees were blown up purposely?
They had to. They had to. The level of destruction that Katrina would have caused if they didn't blow those levees, the entire city would have been destroyed. If you had a choice to flood out Harlem so that Manhattan doesn't get flooded out, that's a no-brainer. You understand? You just tell people in Harlem that y'all need to leave. That's it. All of that rich history in New Orleans sitting right there in uptown, downtown New Orleans. You got to keep that intact.
Is it justified?
Honestly, I'm not a city planner. But if I was, I know that would be a consideration that I would have to make a decision on. And if I knew that I could do it safely, I would. If I knew I had the federal funding and the backing to be able to evacuate people safely, had some sort of plan for these places that were going to flood out to rebuild them afterwards and maybe build the levees back better, stronger. The pumping stations, that's always a big thing in New Orleans, is our pumping stations. Pump more money into these pumping stations, man. Make sure that we're good to go. Absolutely, let's do it and let's rebuild. But you don't just flood that shit out and say, fuck y'all niggas.
The levees gave a way for the politicians, the government, and everybody to play around with people's lives to hit a reset button. That was their little reset button to me. Like, oh, levees broke, let the water wash away. Let this shit die down. People are going to complain for a few months, maybe a year. They might throw 1 or 2 documentaries out there and everybody will forget. Because I ain't heard nobody talk about Katrina in a long, long time. But New Orleans will never be the same of what it used to be. And that's all because you, the government, allowed them levees to break.